This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by Move.freestateproject.org. Move.freestateproject.org.
Hey guys.
Hey Dave.
I thought I'd miss you going in.
Nope, not yet.
That's Dave Ridley reporting in for RidleyReport.com. It's the Manchester District Court in New Hampshire. And you could call this the body armor trial. Or at least the arraignment. I guess that's all it is today?
Yes, sir.
Bill and Sharon Walker, both charged and on different issues. As is so often the case, victimless crimes. But I'm just running up to the scene, so I'm barely able to get my thoughts together. But do you guys have any thoughts going before the trial, keeping in mind that anything you say will probably be used against you?
Who's the victim? Where's the crime?
That's a good question. It's the one I always ask.
That's right. So.
Well, good luck in there today, guys.
Thank you.
Bill and Sharon are both from Grafton, and they have a business in Bristol. People who know them have gathered in larger numbers than I am really showing you right now. Most of them have already gone in. The Walkers are charged. Bill charged for concealed carrying without a license, and they're charged. They have some vehicle charges for having an unregistered vehicle, and I think Sharon has a disorderly conduct charge, all stemming from a stop that occurred around October 10th, 2008. Other supporters like Bob from Grafton here are coming to witness what's happening. Are you here for the Walker trial, the body armor trial?
No,
oh, okay. All right, thanks.
Now, about an hour after this video was shot, Bill Walker ended up before the judge, and he was presented with what they called a Class A. They said it was a Class A misdemeanor, carrying without a license, carrying a firearm without a license. They asked how he pleaded. He said innocent. Then they asked him on another charge, operating a motor vehicle after suspension. Again, I think again he said innocent. There was a $2,000 bond, which I think was actually bigger than some of the domestic violence cases that were in there. They asked for, they being the police. I should go back a little bit. The people who are the prosecutors in this courtroom were police in uniform wearing firearms, and they asked for an order to prohibit him from possessing firearms or ammunition. In other words, making it so that he's unable to defend himself. And Bill objected to this. He said, quote, "I'd like to maintain and reserve all of my rights." He said he did not want to apply for an attorney. The judge set his trial date for February 9th. But the judge struck down or just would not accept the police request that he be stripped of his firearm rights. He seemed to be saying that since there's no conviction yet, he wouldn't do anything to try and restrict Bill from possessing firearms or ammunition. So that was good. Now later, his wife Ivy went before the court and was charged with a Class A suspended registration. They accused her of permitting her vehicle to be driven by someone without proper paperwork. I didn't know it was a crime to let someone else borrow your vehicle. How are you supposed to know? I mean, maybe you would know about some people, but how would you be supposed to know every person that borrows your vehicle for sure that they have or don't have a license? How could you be charged with a crime for something they do? They tried to get her to plea, and Ivy said, quote, "I don't wish to enter a plea. These charges are null and void," unquote. She was also, the police also tried to ban her from being able to defend herself, from having firearms and ammunition, right. without any conviction. Then the judge rightly, wouldn't accept that, and so Ivy is not prohibited from possessing firearms and ammunition. Ivy also brought up the fact that she wants to, she says in the absence of convictions, she wanted a return of her property. She had filed apparently some kind of motion or something to get whatever property it was the police confiscated from her, probably her firearm. The judge said he didn't have any knowledge of that. He set a trial date of December 10th, but offered a different date if that was not convenient for her. Nowhere in here did anyone make any allegations that there was a victim, and to their credit, the police did not seem to try to engage in any type of character assassination, but that may be something that they'll try to do during the trial. Now let's go back outside, and we'll pick a video back up again at the point where everybody started coming back outside. Are you a Free Stater who has moved to New Hampshire? If so, please make sure you've informed the Free State Project. Make sure you count on our Made the Move counter. That counter on our website needs to keep rising. That can only happen if you officially let us know you're here. Help us counter the skeptics who say it can't be done. Show the world you've already done it. Email moved@freestateproject.org. Moved@freestateproject.org. Moved@freestateproject.org.